Okay, so I'm gonna, this one is gonna be for hips and abs kind of. I've used this a lot over the years to work with clients in stability and helping to stabilize around their hips. One thing about when you go to do a sit down in a chair, if your knees buckle in, maybe one only buckles in, that's not how your body works, and that means you got atrophy and things that aren't working right in through your hips. How it really works is when you go to bend and squat down, your knees kind of go out to the side just a little. They sort of bow just a tad, right? This is a ball and socket joint in here, and it can go in, all kinds of different directions. So we want to guide it to the right place as we do that. So first I'm going to move my son's gaming cushion to give myself a little bit of space here. That out of the way. Go. Okay. All right. So I'm going to lie in a piked position. So I'm basically going to be on the floor in this position like this. Okay. So I'm going to do it from this end here. I'm going to put my legs kind of on the center line on my mat. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it out here to the side. I'm going to put my body on this center line right here. Okay, make sure we can see. So I'm going to bring my foot forward and then stack the other one right up on top of it. Right? This right hand I'm going to put down onto the floor parallel to my legs. Right? There's some give or take in there, but about that. Hey, the other hand I'm going to bring it around all the way around till it gets to the ear on the opposite side, not just behind my head. Right? Because I'm going to support my head with this hand. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a crunch, but I'm going to push this left elbow towards the ceiling. Not into a crunch like that, but just lift it up towards the ceiling, right? And just hold that. It's a little bit like that side plank, right, on the wall. When you're pushing into the wall to push that away, you're just going against gravity now, okay? So I'm going to lift this leg as high as I can, really flex the feet, and hold for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it ease down. Let everything relax for a second. Now I'm going to do repetitions. First thing again, I'm going to lift my torso a little bit, reach that elbow for the ceiling. Then I'm going to do 10 reps up and down. 1, 2, 3. If you can only do 5, do 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to take a little breather again there. Woo! Now the next one's going to be awkward. I'm going to lift that leg up again and hold it up. Then I'm going to try to get this bottom leg up to that one. That's where the balance comes in. I call this one I've fallen and I can't get up because it looks like a slow motion fall that you've already hit the ground. Okay, so again, my hand in behind here. I'm going to lift that elbow towards the ceiling. I'm going to lift this leg up. And then I'm going to pull this up, pushing into this opposite hand, right? Pulling into it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, and then we're going to go to the other side. Now when you're starting this, just getting that bottom foot up in the air so you have both feet in the air, that's a lot of work in and of itself. So just holding that balance until you get that down, and then start with the repetitions. Okay, so now on the floor, I got my hand down. I'm going to bring this hand around, lift it towards the ceiling, and hold for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, little breather. And I'm going to pull back up, reach that elbow for the ceiling. 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And again, a little breather. And then for the last one, again, if you can just hold the balance for now, that's fine, right? Everything is progressive. Everything builds onto the next. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here, elbow to the ceiling, lift the foot, bring that up, and 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Now I'm going to turn to a plank, right? Just like we did on the wall. Same basic thing. Now your relationship to gravity is different, right? So again, I want those elbows right underneath my shoulders. Hands ought to be at about eye level on the floor. Okay? I'm going to extend my ankles so it's like pointing my toes, but keeping my toes kind of pulled up towards, like I'm in high heels. That's going to be how it is. Okay, we're going to do a 30-second plank here. Okay, here we go. All right, and I'm just pushing my hips up to the ceiling. I have my legs tight, my glutes are squeezed, and we're just going to hold. "30 glorious seconds. With a smile on my face and joy in my heart. 30-second plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, and just let your hips ease to the floor and just breathe into your abdomen. When you breathe in, your abdomen should push into the floor. And when I breathe out, it kind of pulls away from the floor. And just breathe for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Hips and abs for stability.